Hi, I'm Julie Tam, managing broker at LYN REALTY. Thank you so much for joining me for my weekly Wednesday video series, Smarter Real Estate, where I take you on some of my real estate adventures and give you strategies to be a smarter buyer, seller, tenant, or landlord. Today, we are talking about ways to install invisible or at least attractive childproofing in your home. And actually, this is applicable for pet proofing as well, if you're trying to keep little ones, whether they're furry or human, out of certain areas of your home. So I'm in my own home today, and my son, as you can see, who's 1 year old, is playing right near the stairs. Just loves to do that. How many of your children like to do that too? And so how do we keep him safe from climbing up and down stairs, is we have to install these baby gates at the bottom of and the top of each staircase. And we've done a lot of research to find some of the best products out there, as well as affordable ones, right? That won't break the bank. Some of them are maybe not as affordable, depending on your budget, but they are still reasonable. It's not extravagant. So this is a summer brand gate. It's a nice light gray tone. It is metal. It is subtle. It's not big and clunky. Okay, the last thing we want is just to have really, unattractive, large childproofing items in our home. And especially when it comes to resale, if you're going to be showing your home for sale or for lease in the future. All right, I'm going to swing back in here to one of our guest bathrooms to show you some invisible childproofing. Look at these cabinets. You wouldn't even know that they're childproofed, okay? What we're used to seeing is those ugly plastic, cabinet locks that loop around and just are so unattractive. And then when you pull them off, they peel off either the paint or the stain of the cabinet or whatever film is on top of the cabinet. And then you have to fix holes and things, before you can try to resell your home. What are the chances the next buyer is going to have children and be okay with that look? It's kind of a toss-up, right? So what we have installed here are magnetic locks. And so a key that looks just like this is what opens it. It actually has an adhesive on the back if you want to stick it to a wall, to the mirror, or some other place to keep it in place. For now, most of ours we just set on the countertop just so that we're not fixing something permanently, to the wall. But basically the back, once you stick it to the wall, then you can just pull off this part, it's magnetic, and unlock the cabinets. But you actually don't even need to pull it off. The magnet is strong enough to unlock it as is. Let me show you. So we have these dangerous chemicals locked in these lower cabinets that children love to open. Well, boom, you can lock them up and take a look here. This is what does it. Now, if you're working, for example, in a bathroom and you need to just disengage the lock, you can do so by just flipping it like this. And that way you can open the cabinet with ease without having to deal with that, Like let's say your child's not even at home and you're in the kitchen trying to prep a big dinner for a party. Well, we don't even have those these days during the pandemic. But that way you don't have to go, oh, the cabinet is locked. I got to go unlock it again and again and again. You can just leave them unlocked during times when it's not necessary to have them locked. Okay, let's move on to the toilet. So these are not invisible, but at least they're the most attractive ones that my husband could find, and I approve them. It blends in with the look of the toilet being white, just having a gray tip like this. And essentially all you do is press down here and rotate it in order to lift the toilet lid. And then when you're done, you just press it and boom, it locks right into place. Some other things that you'll want to consider, oops, my Osmo here is acting up, is having anti-tip devices. So when you have large objects like a television that's sitting on a stand, or a dresser or a chest of drawers, things that can easily tip over if a child climbs them, or if they pull out all the drawers and open them all in a chest, for example, that could be very dangerous and cause major injury or even death to a child. And so you want to have an anti-tip device. So what we have gotten are these black straps, and it's pretty good because they stay hidden and behind those big pieces of furniture. Usually it's pretty dark back there, so the black really does blend in. And so let me show you one of them. And you essentially have to drill a hole into the wall and into the back of whatever piece of furniture it is, and then, attach the strap back there. This strap is wrapped up right now in its original state in the packaging, but once it pulls open, then the strap can be, as long as you need it to be in order for it to prevent the tipping. So by mounting it from the wall to the back of that piece of furniture, when the child tries to pull the furniture forward, it will resist and keep it, as long as you've anchored it very strong into the wall, keep it from tipping over. All right. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, suggestions, or comments, please feel free to message or comment here. And I hope you'll subscribe and keep watching Weekly Wednesdays here at Smarter Real Estate on YouTube and Facebook. Thank you so much and have a great week. Bye-bye.